Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be, I have feelings for my friend. Well, I've got an email here from a guy who, you guessed it, he's got feelings for his friend. He initially, when he met her, she was, I guess, engaged to some other dude, and he was dating another woman, and I guess she showed some signs that she was interested romantically, but hey, they were both kind of involved with other people. And so at some point, neither the two of them were in a relationship with anybody anymore, and he spent a lot of time hanging out with her, but his problem is he basically became her therapist, and now he's fucking stuck in friend zone. He doesn't know what to do to get out of it. So I had a quote that I wrote, and I'm going to go through his email. And the quote says, a lot of guys make the mistake of trying to be Mr. Nice Guy and be there for a woman as a friend when their intentions are romantic. They think that by trying to accommodate her, be her therapist, or be there for her emotionally, that she's going to develop romantic feelings. The real problem is that the friendship is a fraudulent one based upon deception. Men should only keep women in their lives as friends when their intent is strictly friendship. Men should never keep women in their lives that they want romantically when the women only have a platonic interest in them. Men should never stick around and agree to be in platonic friendships in hopes that someday they will become romantic. If they do, they will never get out of friend zone. So let's go through his email and see what we can see. He says, hey Corey, I have a friend that I have feelings for. There was a time where I felt strongly that she had feelings for me also, based on her actions and words, but she had a fiancé that she was back and forth with. I started dating another girl, and this friend girl started acting and showing some feelings that led me to believe she wasn't real happy about that. Hey, it doesn't matter. She had a fiancé, so she's not a possibility at that point. Don't ever get involved with somebody that's in a relationship with somebody else or is bouncing back and forth. It's just not healthy. Tell them to resolve their situation. If it doesn't work out, to get in touch with you in the future. I decided to cut contact with her and see if she would chase me. Then a horrible thing happened. Her fiancé died of a heart attack. Dude, your time's up. It's up. That sucks, man. I sent my condolences and left it at that. 3 months passed, and she eventually reached out to me. I instantly set a date where we could get together, and she accepted. I instantly found myself in the friend zone, and understandably so. I would have invited her, because you know this girl at this point. I would have just invited her over for dinner, hang out, have fun, and hook up at your place. But because you would interact with her in a platonic way for so long, because it sounds like you were single while she was in a relationship with somebody, so you just hung around as a gay male girlfriend, and then you started dating somebody else. All she could talk about was the passing of her fiancé, and the conversations were quite heavy at times. So you became her therapist thinking, oh, I'll just be there for her, and I'll listen, and I'll let her cry on my shoulder. And I would have just said, hey, you know what? It sucks that happened. Let's go out and have a good time tonight. Grab her hand, spank her in the butt, and say, let's go. Let's get out of here and go out and do something. But if she gets together and every time just say, you know what, I really like you and I'd like to date you, but obviously you're still getting over this. So why don't you take some time to get over the fact that this guy passed away, which is obviously a really shitty situation. It sucks and I feel bad for you. And when you're ready, give me a call and we'll get together because I think you're a great gal and I think we have a lot in common and a lot of chemistry. But the problem is that he continued to hang out and be her therapist and her gay male girlfriend, hoping things would change. I would make a move, but I knew it wasn't the right time for her. I even employed the hang back and be patient approach, letting her reach out to me first. After months of this, I decided to tell her how I felt. She declined, saying it was too soon for her. That's when you got to say, hey, you know, I really like you a lot, but I'm not interested in just being friends. This just doesn't work for me. So if you ever change your mind, please get in touch with me. Then you got to walk and never look back. She said on many occasions without my asking that she couldn't imagine me out of her life. We have everything in common. He puts in big bold letters. And always have fun when we're together. Well, I'm sure that's the case, but the problem is that you've interacted with her you've submitted to her friendship vibe. You've acted feminine, basically. You haven't been willing to stand up for yourself and what you want. Because a woman's got to know that if she pushes you too far, you're going to walk and you'll never look back. It'll hurt you, but you'll never talk to them again, and you're cool with that. We now haven't spoken for 2 months, and I will not contact her unless she contacts me first. She has shown in the past that she can't leave me alone forever. Is this a sign of future actions? I do date other women, but I haven't found any like her. Well, I would do nothing, and if she reaches out, just say, hey, great to hear from you. I'd really love to see you, but not in a platonic way. I'm only interested in you romantically. So if your interest is romantic, we should get together and make dinner together. What do you think? You want to come over and make dinner together in a romantic setting, or you want to just give me a call if things change? Because, like I said, I don't want to hang out with you. You're just interested in friendship. And if she goes, well, I'm just not ready yet. I'd really just like to hang out because I miss you. It's just like, well, I'm not interested in just being your friend. You're a great girl, and we have a great time together. We get great chemistry. So why don't you give me a call if you ever change your mind? Because I'm not interested in being your buddy or your friend. That's not my intent. It never has been. You know I like you, and you know I want you. And you got to stand up for yourself and be willing to walk away. And that's the problem. You just keep going along with what it is that she wants, and that's why you're pretty much not getting anywhere. So that's what I would do if I were you. It's really simple. Stand up for yourself, dude, and be willing to walk away when she doesn't give you what you want. So if you'd like to get my help personally, the quickest way is to book a paid phone, Skype, or email coaching session. You can choose any of those options by going to my website, clicking the products tab at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions for booking whichever option works best for you. And I will talk to you soon.